Okay, so some of you may know I own a Ford Falcon and it is currently broken. You may not have known that, but now you do. I did want to try and get more car stuff on the channel. That is what we are doing today. I have a pretty good idea of what the problem is, but I'll get more into it after I move the car forward a little bit. Okay, now when I move the car forward, you're going to sort of see what I'm talking about when I start it. Now, taking the terminal off. Like I thought in the edge off. Just one thing I wanted to say, the jump pack that I've got is Noco, and I'll be honest, it's been pretty good for the time that I've had it. The carrying case is sold separately for some reason, but it is fairly reliable. I get probably about 15 jumps out of one charge, and this is a 6-cylinder motor, so it is a bit harder than most. This particular one has 1000 cranking amps. So when I start it, you guys will hear what I'm talking about. Really sort of rough. And you'll be able to hear from the exhaust, but the car is not cammed, and it sounds like this. We've got a very high idle. We've got a high idle at nearly 2k. So yeah, I'm going to shut her off for now. And we shouldn't really be doing that because we've only got 186,000 on the clock. Alright, let's go ahead and take this terminal off. Alright, so what I'm thinking the problem is, I'm thinking it's probably the intake manifold gasket. So because I've sprayed water around the cylinder where it meets the head, and it just seems it turns different when I do that. My cat just ran past as I started recording. So I have no idea how much of me is in frame, but what I'm going to do first is basically get all of this intake piping out of the way, which this one does not attach because it is broken. I may be able to fix that, I may not, but I'll see. And I'm not just doing this blindly, I am following a video tutorial by Sean from Motoring Box. Thank you for that video because I would have no idea what I'm doing without it. I am sort of mechanically minded, but when you don't know something, you're best not to just go in without, knowing what you're doing. But thanks to this video that Sean's made, we should have no problems here. Alrighty, and so the toolkit that I am using for this challenge is my 198 piece Tool Pro toolkit. You never want to lose this part because, not a knock on Tool Pro, but whenever you're moving this around or holding it by the handle, these smaller sockets can tend to sort of fall out of place. I have not lost a socket yet, which I'm very happy about, but yeah, just a little disclaimer. Alright. Yeah, it's going to be a 7 for that one.
Jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you.
is the gasket there is pretty beat up, but this is our throttle body, pretty dirty, so I'll probably will degrease that. I'm just going to soak that in some degreaser. Another 1/2 inch extension, 3/4 extension, sorry, and then a 3/4 ratchet. So this is the cacophony we got. That's from a different tool set, that's from a different tool set, and these three from a different tool set. I don't feel like I'm getting enough leverage on that really. I wish I could go up in size, but I don't think I can. Breaking all of these loose is definitely going to be the hardest part of this. Left him behind. Just gonna have a look.
Jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Things I need you. Down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. check. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you. I got my head down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you. By a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you. I got my head down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you.
Okay. So here I got my head checked. Degrees that have sunk in there. Now let's watch this video.
So you should be able to take that out. It's holding up. There we go. There is the top half of your intake manifold. So the job now is these bolts which hold the lower half of the intake to the head. Some of them, like this one and this one, are simple. So start with the easy ones. This is of course holding that bracket that supports the throttle body, so I might just take him off first. Put him aside.
Now let's watch this video.
So you should be able to take that out. It's holding up. There we go. There is the top half of your intake manifold. So the job now is these bolts which hold the lower half of the intake to the head. Some of them, like this one and this one, are simple. So start with the easy ones. This is of course holding that bracket that supports the throttle body, so I might just take him off first. Put him aside. You can use a longer extension here as well, just because the upper half of the manifold is now out of the way. But yeah,
so
when you're trying to get to the bottom bolts, that's where it's tricky.
Alright, so this first gasket, it looks alright. I don't really have any complaints about that one. It is a fair bit oily, but that is probably because it just had some oil sitting in there. Ooh. Actually, we have got a marker there, and it is starting to chip, but I would say this one would have still been working. But I'm going to replace this one anyway. Alright, now it's time to get the lower half of the manifold off.
Okay, like this one, you could probably get a ratcheting spanner down there.
Alright, now back down to business, guys. This is what you have been waiting for. Take a look at this gasket. No wonder. Alright, so as I said before, I knew that this is what my problem was. So what the car was doing is it was sucking air down through the gasket of the manifold. Alright, and if you guys did enjoy the video, please consider subscribing and giving us a like. That's how we keep doing this. This is part 1. There will be a part 2 of reinstallation and testing out the car in a few weeks. So stay tuned.